Hey y'all, what it is, bitch. Okay, so I hate being vague. Like, I hate beating around the bush. I hate just giving a teaser. I like to give the whole fucking platter, the whole meal, the 4-course meal, bitch. And I'm gonna do it today because this shit has been affecting me. This has been making me feel like, god damn, I have to talk about this or I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, so all right, I made a video yesterday about my ex reaching back out to me, and some people don't know the history. Me and him started dating in 2016, and we broke up like basically like early 2018, late 2017, and I know it's been a while, but shit, he's been looking at my channel ever since then, and he's been like, you know, making, you know, subliminal hints and shit. But we have so much history. It's like, I was in love with him. He was like the first guy I ever was in love with. He's the first guy I've ever told I love you to and actually fucking meant it. Like, we used to make videos. I have videos below. You know, we made them on my old channel before it got deleted, but like I was still able to re-upload those videos on this channel. So I'll put the links below of the old videos so you can see that I was really into this nigga back then, okay? And I still am. Like, you know, I feel like when you're in love with somebody, especially at a young age, I was 22 when we first started dating, it stays with you, period. Like, it stays with you. And he's a lot older than me. He's 9 years older than me. So, and he already had more experience than I did, and he had that leverage. So when I would tell him I loved him, he would be like, well, I'm not in love with you yet. Maybe I'll say I love you this day, that day, and he would never fucking say it. So I was always the one saying I love you, and he never fucking said he loved me. And then fast forward to 2019, and he's in my DMs. This was around my 25th birthday, so it was in like the summer of 2019, right? So he was in my DMs and liking all my pictures and all this shit and talking about how fine I am, which I am fine, of course. Look at these turtles. But it's like, dude, like, you literally left me for a girl, like, right after we broke up. Here's the thing, you guys, that had me salty for the longest, right? He had left me for a girl, like, literally a week later. Like, we broke up the end of 2017. We broke up because he claimed that he couldn't handle being in a relationship no more because it was too much for him. It was too serious, all this shit, right? And then he had a bitch a week later, and then when he saw that I was making videos about me being depressed about us breaking up, he texted me bragging about the fact that he had a new girlfriend and she was better than me. Okay, so of course I'm gonna react in a combative, mean way because he was trying to hit me up on Instagram before the summer 2019. He was, and I knew, and I would cuss him out and all that. I would get so fucking mad. 'Cause it's like, dude, how you go from leaving me for some werewolf looking bitch to, oh, I love you. Oh, but he didn't say he loved me. He's like, oh, you so fine, Olivia. Oh, I want to see you, blah, 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 blah. How do you go from that? Like, really? So anyways, y'all, like, that summer, 2019, I almost had sex with him. But what happened was, the first time we tried to do it, he was still living here at the time, but he had asked me to come over and literally just fuck in the car. And it's like, you have a whole house. Why am I going to fuck in a car? Okay. And I was mad as hell. I'm like, what, you trying to hide me like I'm some $2 hoe? Like we never had a basically 2-year relationship, like you're gonna hide me like that shit? Like, that pissed me the fuck off, okay? And I get that, okay, you broken up and all this and y'all ain't together, but it's like, damn, you can't at least give me decency to come in your damn house? Literally and figuratively, I mean, come in your house. But, you know, and I got pissed off and we stopped talking for like a week or so. This was for my birthday. And then, you know, I told him, like, I'm sorry, maybe I overreacted. I get it. Like, my ex is great in bed. It's not like he sucked at all. Dick on point, tongue on point, all that. Okay? Being honest here. Okay? So I re-reconciled things because I thought, okay, well, at least I can get some dick out of this. And then there was the night after my birthday, that I declined us having sex because I was so fucking drunk. And I was so you know how you're so drunk that you can't function. You can't even, you know, do anything because you're about to pass out. That's how I felt, okay? And I told him, like, let's reschedule. Let's do it Monday night or something. And Monday night rolls around, the Monday after my birthday, back then, 2019. And he's like, you know, I'm getting ready to, you know, go over his house and, you know, I shave, you know, you shave and you get all washed up and all that. And I'm like, oh, I'm ready. Come get me, blah, blah, blah. He's like, nah, I changed my mind because you made it weird, Olivia. You made it too drastic. You cussed me out a week ago and I'm still thinking about it. I'm still mad, Olivia. Let's just move on. And it pissed me the fuck off. So fast forward a year later. Well, a year and a half later now, bitch. It's 2021, bitch. Fast forward that all this other shit happened in 2019 and the other years, okay? So I hadn't heard from him in like over a year. Like I had basically, you know how you just like, okay, this person does not want to fuck with me. This person hates me. This person thinks I'm a crazy ass bitch. I'm done. Like I'm not gonna make myself look crazy, okay? So he hits me up out of nowhere the first week of January, you know, and, you know, he started following me again on Instagram. He hits me up and all this. And he's like, oh, Olivia, I have something to tell you. I'm like, what? What? Like, he's like, I'm in Florida now. Like I'm like, cause I thought at first I thought he was just on a business trip because he would go on business trips all the time for his job. And I'm like, okay, when you gonna come back then? Like, you know, if you want to see me, then shit. When you gonna come back? Because I was really ready to come over to this nigga's house to really make things right, if you know what the fuck I mean. So literally, he tells me there's no coming back. I live here now. I'm like, what? Like, I really felt like he was just joking around with me just to make me feel like something. And I'm like, okay, if you're really gone, prove it to me. FaceTime me, right? And he FaceTimed me. And I saw that he literally has a new house in Florida. Like, he literally lives in a nice neighborhood in Florida. And I cried my eyes out, you guys. Like, it was such a shocking revelation because, you know, you're so used to someone being 10 minutes away from you and you're so used to them having their house 10 minutes away from you that you loved and you stayed there all the time, and then they're fucking gone a whole state away. Florida's not that close to Atlanta. Even though people think that Florida is like just right down the road, it's not, bitch. Okay, where he lives is 8 hours away from me. Anyway, I'm mad as fuck. So on the FaceTime with him that day, I cried my fucking eyes out. Like, it was so shocking to me because I didn't know I was going to react that way. But I literally broke down in tears and he thought it was just ridiculous. He said, oh, you're just such a cancer, Olivia. You're still a crybaby. But yeah, y'all, like, I was so hurt that he moved and I had no idea, you guys. The times that he was wanting me to come over his house before he moved, I had no idea that he was going to move. Like, he never told me that shit. If he would have told me that he was going to fucking move and be in a whole nother state a year later, I would have fucking came over there and did what the fuck I had to do. You know what I mean? Just slobbing on the knob. Anyway, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have put up no damn fight if I knew that he was going to fucking move. And that's what makes me the most mad about this shit now. But him solely moving was not the only thing that caused me to have such a depressive mood most of January into February. It's the fact that he told me that he was going to come here the week of January 22nd, like the weekend of, like one of the weekends in January. Cause, you know, he still has family up here and all that. So he claimed that he was going to come up here. He was going to visit his family and he was going to see me, you know. He might get a fucking hotel. And I was waiting out for the shit. And then that weekend comes, the nigga is ghosting me. He's not responding to my text. He's not calling me back. Nothing. Okay, nothing, bitch, nada. Okay, literally the weekend he claims he's going to come see me and his family, he ghosts me and I'm mad as fuck. Okay, I'm depressed, I'm pissed off, I feel like a fucking idiot. I feel like if I would have had sex with him before he moved in 2019, I wouldn't feel this way. Like, I feel like if I would have gave in and just been his fuck buddy like he wanted me to be, because at the time, he just wanted me to be his fuck buddy. He didn't want to be my boyfriend no more. He didn't want a relationship. He was done with relationships. He just wanted to fuck the shit out of me. And I didn't do it because I was mad as hell. And the way he came at me was like fucked up at the time. And I felt bad that I had standards and I was mad at him. And then when I finally gave into it back then, and I told him, like, look, I don't care if we're not in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. He rejected me at the end of the day. So anyways, y'all, he made these comments like, oh, I gave you a chance to see me before I moved, Olivia. You didn't take that chance. And it's like, dude, I had no idea who he's going to move, for one. Like, he literally told me he was going to stay in the Atlanta area for a long fucking time. This was in 2019, the time he was trying to fuck me and be my fuck buddy, whatever. And it's like, why are you going to chastise me because I didn't come see you? And you're going to chastise me because I talk shit on my channel about you, but you still want to have sex with me. Okay. Like, why are you going to chastise me and make me feel like it's my fault that I didn't see you when I finally gave in? You didn't want to fucking see me twice. I gave in when you lived here. I gave in when you lived in Florida, and you live in Florida now, and you claimed that you were going to come up here. And I was like, look, I would love to see you, blah, blah, blah. Like, I gave in multiple times, but in the last minute, you rejected me or you ghosted me. So what the fuck? And plus, y'all, the thing that hurts me the most about all this, I used to go on vacations with him to Florida a lot because his mom lives there, right? And I used to go to his mom's house. We used to stay at his mom's house in Florida. And she had a nice house. It's not no bum shit. But it's like, damn, I have all this history in Florida with you. And I have all this history in Florida. I have all this history in Georgia with you. Everything reminds me of him, you guys. Like, literally, I can ride up the street and I would see somewhere where we used to go eat at, and I'd be fucking crying. Okay? And Florida, I go to Florida a lot, especially when we were dating, we did. And I don't even know if I want to go to Florida anytime fucking soon, because it's going to make me just as motherfucking depressed if I'm not with him. And it's like, people talk all day about don't let a man hit you. But what do you do when a man is verbally abusing you and mentally fucking you up? Like, I don't understand it. They claim that physical abuse is bad, worse, or whatever. It's not worse. I don't think it is. So, yeah, y'all. That's why I've been depressed. That's why I've been still thinking about my ex, because he keeps popping back up. So what the fuck am I else gonna do? So, alright. That was my story time. Bye.